Hi guys, welcome back to On The Fence. Liverpool have just secured a place in the next round of the Champions League with a 2-0 win over Red Bull Salzburg in the last group stage game. What a good game of football that was, to be honest. End to end from minute 1 to minute 90. They started off very, very well, and then we continued on the play. So it just went, like I said, from end to end. They had a chance, then we had a chance, and very early on, our goalkeeper Alisson had to make a couple of good saves to keep us in the game. Very symptomatic and similar of last year when we played Napoli. In the last game of the group stage as well, which we needed a win to get through. Here we needed a draw to get through, and we smashed through it with a win, to be fair. I don't know how we've kept a clean sheet, first and foremost. I don't know how we have. A mixture of Alisson, decent defending, and maybe them having a poor day of finishing, really. That's the only thing I can say. But yeah, I don't know how we kept a clean sheet there. Quite lucky to keep a clean sheet. Two clean sheets now back to back for Liverpool Football Club. That's a positive. Anyway, get back to defending well, get back to keeping clean sheets, get back to producing confidence in the defence, because that's what we need. And I think every player on the pitch played really well today. The game was in danger of being on a knife edge. I mean, it was in the first half. It was on a knife edge, and sorry, I'm just looking at the highlights and goals and stuff like that on the computer there. Yeah, the game was on a knife edge at times, and they were threatening quite a lot. And like I said, Alisson had to make a double save, which was very, very important. At one point, I thought Henderson actually handballed it, but no, he didn't. It was a great double save by Alisson Becker, showing why he is the best goalkeeper in the world. And then we went on a break. Had a couple of chances. Mane, I think, had one where it just goes wide. Salah has a free kick, which wasn't very good. He has a couple of other good chances as well. As one where he gets played through by Keita after a good counter attack again, and he just mishits it, really, and it's shite. But yeah, counter attack was the name of the game here, and like I said, I keep saying it was a very, very good game. Salzburg are quite unlucky that we come up with the win, because they probably made enough chances to score a goal or two, but it wasn't to be, unfortunately, for them. And they are a good side. I think it's not really that much of a consolation that they're going to be playing Europa League football. I think they'd rather be playing Champions League football, because who wouldn't? But I think they'll do quite well in the Europa League this year, and I back them to go quite far into the competition, if not maybe winning it, because honestly they play football. Only Liverpool that I can think of play that kind of exciting brand of football in the way that they're intense, they press, from the front. They've got good young players who were backups last year. They've sold off mass talent from their team because they're only in the Austrian league. And yeah, in the Champions League this year, they've blown a couple of sides away, to be fair, and scored a lot of goals in the process. But defensively, they're not very good either. Really, it's like Liverpool of a few years ago. But it was good to watch. So we get to half-time 0-0, madly. I don't know how, again. I think we had about 6 or 7 chances each in the half. Half and clear-cut chances. Come out into the second half, and Liverpool hit one on the... Get a goal on the break. We hit them on the break, and it's Mane again with the quick feet. He's so good, Sadio Mane. He gets to a position where you think he's losing control of the ball, and he just skips past the defender. He slows right down. It's like time almost goes backwards, really. He just slows down the play, and then he just accelerates past his defender, and he just leaves him for dead. Cuts it back across in the air to Keita, who heads it very smartly into the bottom of the downwards. He heads it back the way it came, really. It comes from his left-hand side, and instead of trying to put it in the far corner, he just heads it back from where it came, and it's hard for the defender at that point to try and readjust his position. It's a good header, and it's another goal for Naby Keita as well. It's first in the Champions League since Porto in the quarter-final. It was in the quarter. Yeah. I think it was the quarter-final. It doesn't matter. It does not even matter. Yeah, since the quarter-final. And then a couple of minutes later, we go on another counter-attacking move, because Salzburg obviously having to commit men forward. We play it through to, I think, trying to look for Salah. The defender tries to head it back to the keeper, and he actually plays Salah through. Salah's accelerating. He's so quick. So fucking quick. Rounds the keeper, and he gets to an angle where he probably shouldn't score. It's on his right foot, which is his weaker foot, and he's not very good with his weaker foot, to be honest. And he swings a leg at it, and the angle's absolutely perfect because he's almost near the byline. He's just outside the box on the right hand side, curls it, but he kind of knuckles it a little bit. I watched the trajectory of the ball, and he kind of knuckleballs it. It's not completely curled round, and it goes past the first post. And I'm thinking, it's gonna go out then, because it looks like it's curling outwards of the goal, and it just hits the side net, and it's a fucking impudent finish. It's absolutely world class. No one other than Mo Salah can score a goal like that. But at the same time, if Mo Salah gets another 10 goes at it, he probably doesn't score all 10 times. It's just mad. He wasn't having a good game in front of goal. Neither was most of our players, to be fair. We were quite wasteful after these two chances. But what a goal, what an absolute, moment of magic from Mo Salah, showing exactly why he is world class. What a goal. And then from then onwards, we managed the game quite well, which was a good thing to see. Liverpool going away to Salzburg, who are one of the most informed sides. I think they've only lost 2 games in the last 70-odd, which is mental as well. On form in the Champions League, they're a young, exciting side, and we've gone and managed the game. Then from I think it was around the 59th minute we scored the second goal, and then or the 54th, something like that. But then for the last half hour, we managed the game. We played it random to a point where James Milner was producing back heels, which is fucking weird to see. It looks like his legs are going to fall off every time he does something like that. James Milner's taking the piss as well. So from the goalkeeper up to the strikers, I say this every time Liverpool have a good performance, but from from the goalkeeper right through to the all 11 on the pitch, absolutely great performance. We could have easily come into this game and not been as up for it. We're getting to the last game of the group stage now, and we're having to win or draw. We're having to get a good result against a good side. We could come unstuck in that point. It's potential banana skin, especially the way they play, because they're quite an intense side, and again, Liverpool just showed the muscle, showed why we are the European champions, showing why this is our competition to defend, and we're going to fight on as many fronts as we absolutely can, because as much as people say, Liverpool, I bet you Liverpool and Man City would love to swap. No, you want to win it all. You really do. You want to win everything. You want to win as much as possible. As much as Klopp doesn't rate the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, really, you'd love to go all the way in every single competition: Premier League, Champions League, Club World Cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Community Shield, whatever you play, no matter what it is, any game of football, if it's a fucking friendly, you want to win it because it's football and that's just the way it is. It'd be absolutely amazing if we get to the final again and potentially win it, as well as winning the Premier League this year. That would be absolutely fantastic, because that's what English media and English press always seem to say is impossible. It's impossible for a club to have a good enough squad to compete on both fronts. Well, no, Liverpool did that last year. 97 points in the Premier League, 1 defeat all season, and we won the Champions League. So it can be done. It can be done. You can balance the two, and I think, to be honest, we could go and have the same season as last season and win both again, because the only missing point here is the fact that City aren't as good as last year. So we won't get 97 points and miss out this time. If we get 97 points this year, we'll definitely win the league. We could even get less than that and still win the league. So have the same kind of season as last year, and then let's go and win both. Absolutely fine by me. Can't wait to see who we get in the next round. I don't give a shit who, whether it's Real Madrid, Barcelona, fucking whoever. Who the fuck we trying to kid? It doesn't matter, because Liverpool are the best team in the world. Thank you very much for watching. I'm on the fence. Take care. And vote Labour.